Well, hello everyone. We are back. Today is February 20th, 2009, Friday. I started filming this morning, I'd say around 9-ish. This is the first pictures. This is what I saw. All these lines in the sky by the sun. As you see right there, there was a lot of them. They were doing some massive spraying today. And so I took as much pictures as I can. I had to bring my my sons to the doctor, and they have one of my sons actually has a lower respiratory tract infection. So who knows if it's linked or if it's not. I would assume probably so. But anyways, yeah, so I was witnessing a lot of things happening this morning. One thing I noticed that I wanted to bring up is I'm noticing there's a lot of flocks of birds, different kinds, whether they be crows, eagles, hawks, whatever in the hell they are. And they're all flying, you know when there's something dead and they fly in circles, and you see that happening. And generally in the past it's been, okay, something died and they're circling it, whether it be a bird, an animal, whatever. But I've been noticing over the weeks that this is happening all over the place. There's flocks of birds that are flying in these circles in various parts of the sky in Panorama City. And I don't understand what the apparent reason is. I really haven't seen that happen too much before, but I do notice there is a lot of birds that are flying in circles as if something had died. That could be an indicator something's off. I don't know. Another thing that I guess I'd like to note is that I'm noticing that these trails that they're leaving, that maybe due from the sun, the light, whatever, but they're casting a shadow in the sky next to the trail. I have some pictures. If you look carefully, you'll see what I'm talking about. And there was even one that looked like just a streak of shadow going across the sky. Then a plane came and left the trail and was following the shadow. About 3/4 of the way through following the shadow, it starts veering in a slightly different direction than the shadow. And so see right there, you can see on the right side there's a shadow. I've been watching that all morning, all day. There is shadows being cast from these trails, or the appearance of. So I don't know what's going on there. Another notation that I would like to make, that I've noticed on numerous occasions from staring at the sky so much, is that there's something that's in the sky. I think the first couple times I saw it, I chalked it up as, well, maybe there's a floating balloon or something metallic in the sky that's just glittering against the sun. But I would really like to tell you guys that there is something that's floating around up there at a very slow speed, at a very high altitude, and it's got like a blinking light or some sort of flashing light on it, and it moves very, very slowly. I can't see there being a balloon or there being some little small object floating around up there on numerous occasions that I've seen this. And then when I try to catch it with the camera or take a picture or something like that, you can't even see it. But I've seen it on numerous occasions. I don't know what it is, but it's a little small speck in the sky that blinks and moves at a very slow pace. And I actually saw it. Then a plane went by, left the trail, and then I saw it again. You can notice it because you see these little white flashes that are coming from there. So you know that there's something up there. It's like one flash on, 2-3 seconds off. One flash on, 2-3 seconds off. And that's how the only way you can see it is because of those flashes. So I don't know how I'm going to go about getting that on camera or even find it again. But I've noted it over the skies of the San Fernando Valley. Make my personal notation here and let everybody know that lives in the San Fernando Valley that I have noticed an object up in the sky that is moving around and flashing, and I don't know what it is. And then we got the shadows, and I guess apparently from what I'm hearing, the buzz right now from various people is that they did a lot of spraying last night. I don't really look at night spraying. I just don't have the camera equipment to take pictures of that type of stuff, and it's hard to see. But from what I hear, they were doing a lot of spraying last night. But I do know that this morning and throughout the course of the day, there, as you'll see in these pictures, there's some massive, massive spraying being done. Now, we got those naysayers out there that chemtrails aren't real, whatever. There's nothing going on. If you look at these pictures in itself, this is not normal activity. And if it was normal activity in my book, I would ask one question: how can there be 4 or 5 days of clear skies or normal contrails, and then all of a sudden you have, and you're looking at the air traffic, and there's not really that much traffic. Another shadow. Not that much traffic on those days, and nobody's leaving a trail, and the ones that are going across are leaving normal contrails. But then you have days like this, okay, which are actually warmer days. I don't know about, the altitudes that they're at, but nevertheless, these are not cloud formations. They are not cloud formations. These are not clouds. All that you see in these pictures are a direct result of whatever activities are happening in our skies. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure this out. You see a plane leave a trails all over the place. You see them spread out. Some are smaller, some are bigger, some dissipate faster, some stay up there for hours. All in the same skies on the same day at the same time. So it's just a matter of time before somebody figures out a way to get this to the right person. Rather it be experts, rather it be whatever. Hopefully, and somebody do something about this. What are we, helpless? I guess we're all helpless. We can't do anything. It's like us sitting in the house, someone tinting it, and turning on the poison to fumigate the house. You can't do anything. You can't. What are you gonna fight? You're locked in the house. We're locked on this earth. We can't move. We can't go up there into the skies. We can't put cameras up there. We can't do anything to stop this. At this rate, and what are we supposed to do? Just take a bunch of medicine to clean our bodies out, whatever. But end result is, you could take all the medicine you want. You can take all the stuff you want. But if they keep pounding this stuff on us, and who knows what, how strong this stuff is, or to what degree they're turning up the heat, we don't know what's going on, and we don't know what the true purpose is. If there was good purposes, I've always said, if they had a legit reason for doing this, and they were just hiding it in the beginning for whatever reasons, if there was no choice to do this, they would come out and do it and say, I'm sorry, you don't have a choice. You want to fry up, you want to get skin cancer, you want to get whatever. They would have some sort of a reasoning behind what they have to do. But all we get is denial, denial, denial. And whenever that happens, it's my thought that they're up to no good. If they weren't up to no good, there would be transparency. We would all be informed. There would be, studies on the effect of our health through the due course of doing these type of activities. So I don't know what the answer is, but I just wanted to get some more pictures out to you guys. I wanted to give you some more of my opinions and my observations. Whether they be true or not. They may be true and they may not be true. I don't know, but all I do know is what I'm seeing in these skies is not normal, and I don't like the fact that nobody in our government is willing to do anything about it. And we have all these people taking pictures and of these activities and have video proof that this is happening, but everybody still wants to say, oh, these are normal contrails. Well, guess what? Even if it is the case and they're normal contrails, we come back to the same point. Even if they weren't chemical trails left for any reasons, and they were just normal contrails from the plains due to the altitude and the moisture and the temperature, whatever the case is, there's still jet fuel in it. There's still jet fuel in it, and if there's this much trails being